What's up, YouTube? GamePad Devil. I want to just give my thoughts on the awesome Ring of Honor iPPV last night, Death Before Dishonor 8. This show, I did watch it live on GoFly Live, and this show was just absolutely amazing. I was expecting huge things from this show, and they exceeded them. Great props to Ring of Honor for that. The show started off with Cheech and Cloudy. They were making the ring entrance when Generico stormed in between them and demanded his match with Kevin Steen right then and there. Steen and Generico went at it for about 20 minutes. Just really good match. Great high spots from Generico. I always just mark out when Generico dives through the rope from the floor to the other floor and through the cut in the corner of the ring, dives through it into the tornado DDT. It's just a sick move in my mind. And anyway, the finish came. Oh, Generico was going for the brainbuster, and Steen pulled a spike out of nowhere, spiked Generico, and he ended up hitting package pile driver for the win. And that would not be the end of Steen and Generico. Anyway, then we got Cheech and Cloudy versus the All Night Express Red Titus. This was surprisingly good. I haven't seen a whole lot of Cheech and Cloudy, and they impressed me. So I gave the Senior Generico match was easily 4.25. Probably 4. I think I might have put 3.75 on my Twitter. I don't know. Now I'm saying 4. Anyway, this was a really solid tag. Cheech and Cloudy, hopefully we see more of them in Ring of Honor because they're not bad at all. This is just a good match, 3 stars. The next match was Delirious and Austin Aries. I'm sorry, Ring of Honor just hasn't caught my attention with this feud. I really don't care anything about this feud at all. Delirious, he's just stale to me, and he just doesn't do anything for me anymore. It was a solid match. I'll give it 2.75. Nothing too great. But that was probably the worst match of the night, 2.75. But ended in a DQ. If it hadn't been a DQ, it probably would have gotten to 3 stars. But 2.75. Next is who get next? Oh, the second annual Toronto Gauntlet match. Tyson Dukes versus Eddie Edwards, the Ring of Honor Television Champion Eddie Edwards, versus Sean Devore versus Colt Cabana versus somebody, I don't know. Dukes, Edwards, Cabana, Devore. Wow, I'm just drawing a complete blank right now. Roderick. It was Dukes, Edwards, Devore, Cabana, Steve Corino, and Roderick Strong. That's what it was, Steve Corino. And this was a fun match. It went about 30 minutes. This was just one-on-one, and the next guy came out after the elimination. And really solid match. Nothing too spectacular. I thought Dukes and Edwards was really good to start the match. And it was nice getting surprised with Dukes getting the pinfall on Eddie Edwards. Edwards didn't really hurt him, so that's fine. I'm assuming this means that Dukes is going to get a future Ring of Honor television title shot. Fine by me. More Tyson Dukes, please. Really. I don't know. Everything I've seen of Dukes has been good. Next, and the end, it came down to Cabana and Roderick Strong. And Roderick Strong distracted the referee at ringside while Truth Martini, his new manager, came in and hit Cabana with the Book of Truth. And Strong came back and picked up the pinfall. The next match, then we got intermission, and during intermission, possibly the greatest mark out moment. Steen and Generico, Cabana, and Carino all started brawling during intermission, and Generico took ring announcer Bobby Cruz's tie, the precious tie of Bobby Cruz, pulled it off, and choked Kevin Steen with the tie, Bryan Danielson style. That was just a huge mark out, for me at least. Next match, see, after intermission, we got Christopher Daniels versus Kenny Omega in a Pick 2 Series match. This was really good as well. Great chain wrestling. 15 minutes of just pure wrestling, no bullshit, really. Christopher Daniels picked up the win here. Next, then we got the two main events of the evening. The first was the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship match. And it was the Kings of Wrestling, Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli versus the Briscoe brothers. And there was no disqualification. They built this up kind of on pay-per-view a little bit by saying the Briscoes had gotten held up at Customs, which I believe Mark Briscoe did at the last Canada show, so it was believable. And obviously there wasn't a problem here. They made sure all the paperwork was in order for the big pay-per-view event. And after they announced it to the live crowd, Chris Hero took the mic and started to cut a promo. And then after that's when the Briscoes ran through the crowd and the match started. And this match was right on par with the Big Bang match as one of the best matches in Ring of Honor this year. 4.5. Easy 4.5. Daniels and Omega was probably 4.25 in the gauntlet. I don't think I gave a starting on the gauntlet, but it was probably 3.5. 4.25, 4.5 for the tag team title match. Just great stuff. The Briscoes were a bloody mess most of the match, and eventually Hero and Castagnoli got busted open as well. Then then of course we got the main event. Tyler Black defended the Ring of Honor World Title against Davey Richards, and Tyler Black was getting mega heel heat despite not being a heel in Canada here. And the fans shitted on him for the first 35 minutes of this match. Completely shitted on him. But he won him over, and props to Tyler Black. He won me over. I've always been skeptical of Tyler Black. I always thought he was just okay in the ring, but he's really good in the ring. I just obviously haven't seen enough of Tyler Black to judge. And Davey Richards was just amazing. Great near falls, and I really thought Davey was going to take the title. Too bad. Too bad he didn't. Hopefully hopefully he'll get it down the road. Maybe Final Battle, his next shot at the title. I can dream. I really want to see a Davey Richards title run, so don't retire, Davey. Get the title. Anyway, overall, this pay-per-view had to be a 9.75 out of 10, with only one dud on the card. And wow, if you have not ordered this pay-per-view, go to GoFightLive.tv, give Ring of Honor your $15, and watch this pay-per-view tomorrow when they upload the on-demand feed, or whenever you get the chance, because this was the best pay-per-view of the year. It's better than WrestleMania. I loved WrestleMania, but it wasn't 9.75. It was probably 9.25, 9.5. It's in my opinion. And Richards and Black is definitely my match of the year right now. And I have seen Kenta versus Marufuji on YouTube, and I really love that match as well. Anyway, great pay-per-view. Go to GoFightLive.tv, give Ring of Honor your $15, and watch the best wrestling show of the year so far. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Fatal 4-Way tonight. I'm going to be honest, I don't give a shit about Fatal 4-Way. That's how bad this pay-per-view has been built up. The only thing I could possibly care about is if the NXT guys come in and beat up John Cena and